So fill up your cup as you listen in. Wake up in the morning with Shelly on WAPN. On WAPN.
Good Monday morning, holiday week, short week, end of the month. Oh my gosh, we got a lot going on. I was just looking at all the stuff that needs to be done before I leave here on Wednesday. And it's going to take a miracle. But you know, I love stress. I love pressure. I love trying to figure it all out. So we're going to get her done. Holiday week. Where are you going for Thanksgiving? Do you do Black Friday shopping? I used to love it. I know, controversial. So I'm going to throw it out there. If you're mad, you're mad, you're mad. I used to love being out all night, Thursday night shopping. We would have so much fun. We'd wear the shirts. We'd have a plan. We'd go hit all the stores. We'd go drop it off at the house. Jason would bring us food. I mean, it was the days. And so now all the kids are growing up. And so I don't even know if we're going Friday. I'm going to go somewhere on Friday just because I like the thrill of it all. But it's changed. And I get it. So people could, have time with their families and different things. It's just, when in the good old days, Shannon would meet us like at Home Depot and he would be carrying ladders, 5 of them at a time. We would go get the skateboards and we'd have to climb over people. It was great. And so I do miss those moments that we would all, meet places and have a plan. But, whatever, I'm going to do something on Friday. Turkey Day is Thursday. Our turkey and ham arrived. Woohoo! Got the cranberries. That was a big controversy. They were so expensive, and I found them for a really great price. So I got a couple bags of those. I do think Tim wants me to order a different kind of ham, so I need to figure that out because I pre-ordered for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'm not sure he's going to like what I did, so I'm going to fix that. But yeah, just busy. But this weekend, let me tell you, we turned Christmas at my house. We did. I'm so darn excited. On Saturday, Tim said he was going to let one of the guys stay home, one of the employees with me, and we would turn the outside, so we worked on that. I changed it up a little. I need to run to the store and get some lights because there's always going to be lights that don't work. They work when you're putting them together. They work when they're in the yard, and then you get them up and they're like not working. So I need to go get a couple of things of lights. I did get a new timer yesterday. Yay, for the sweet guy at the store. There was a sweetest young man at the store that was helping me. Shout out to him. So I got the new timer, but I still have a light problem. So I'm going to run and get some new lights. Got the tree. Now, we have been going to this place for 2 years now, and I'm going to mess up the name. I am just going to mess it up. We're going to throw it out there right now. Arbitrarium, is that how you say it? On 40. Okay, it's the landscaping place out on 40. I know. Why don't we just say the landscaping place? But this is where we have got our tree for 2 years now, under the big white tent, and they had 732 different trees. I know. I like numbers, so that was interesting to me. And we walked in, and Tim has a look, and so he was looking. He was down to like 3 trees, and then I thought it was going to be too tall, so we went over to the other ones, and it was going to be way too short. So he did find the tree. The guy brought over 2 trees. We ended up getting the tree I thought he was going to get anyways. Gorgeous. It has been cut. It has been fed. It is up, and it is lit. So I mean, we did really good. So yeah, the whole outside is done except for my little tweaking. I have a runway now for Santa's sleigh. Oh, yep, I have white runway. I just think it looks beautiful. I would love to keep adding, but as we get older, we need to be negative. It's not going to happen, just so y'all know. The inside, I've changed up a couple things. I did not put up my village yet, and I still don't know if I'm going to. Today, I might finish up the inside, just a little tweaking and stuff, but it is up. This has never happened before Thanksgiving, but I feel like Thanksgiving is late this year. I mean, usually when Thanksgiving happens, I have a whole nother week. This week, when Thanksgiving happens, it's the end of the month. So I had to get it up, people. And so Christmas is up at WAPN. Christmas is up at my house. I had, my daughter had Santa at her shop yesterday, and a really good one. I mean, things have changed. So we went and did that. And I'm just ready for a good week, ready for my list. I've been checking her twice, getting her done. I got to make pies. I've got that on the list. I already got 3 made, but I got to make more pies. And then you know what I did? I forgot to get the chocolate. so darn excited about butter being on sale. I know the little things in life. If you're Southern, butter is important, okay? And butter was on sale, BOGO. And so I got so excited I forgot to get the chocolate. I will go get the chocolate, don't worry. But I just am excited about this week, excited about all things going into the holiday season. I did decide to do cards. That was a big thing. Oh, and then last night, we would have been watching Christmas movies because I do love Christmas movies. And we watched the Buffalo Bill Christmas music. Everybody and their brother has sent me the Buffalo Bills Christmas movie to watch. It was slow as far as, but it was okay. So, I mean, it wasn't a bad Christmas movie. It wasn't my favorite Christmas movie, but I would watch it. So that's my opinion on it. But I do like Hallmark Channel. Love watching a movie every night. It's funny because I feel like we've had to have watched them all, but I don't think we have because we keep seeing new ones, and it's so exciting. And just loving life. Thankful. We're collecting toys here at WAPN. So if you want to be part of that, you're going to hear the spot over the air for Daytona Dream Center. And it's December 23rd is the big food drop. We are needing volunteers to come out and help do the food drop and bring toys. So if you want to drop off your new toys at WAPN, new unwrapped toys at WAPN, if I'm not here, we have a green crate out front. It will trigger the camera, but we need toys. We need like 500 toys. So we need all kinds, games, basketballs, footballs, art sets, nail sets, hair sets, baby stuff. We just need a little bit of everything. So that is for our toys for December 23rd. My goal, I want to fill my entire SUV with toys to bring out there. So I know I go big or go home, and we're going to set it up. We're going to have little elves doing it, and as the people come, distribute the toys. So I'm very excited about that. I hope that you would like to participate that. Of course, the diaper bank is ongoing. The diaper bank is every single month. We partner with a whole bunch of different organizations, but always need diapers, pull-ups, and wet ones. So that is something that's in need all the time, and I appreciate everybody that drops those off. I love to give. And, as we end this year, end it strong. This is a month that we are always doing stuff. We're going to go out of town for a day, go to SeaWorld for the day. I love going there. They have the ice skating and the hot chocolate and the trees that light up and the nativity scene. And so we like to do different things every year as far as we have traditions that we do. And so this is the time of the year. It's not happy for everybody. It's sad for a lot of people. A lot of people are alone and different things. So I encourage you to send that card, stop by that person, make those pies, get out there and be kind to somebody else. Big thing is being kind. I know I have a couple things that I like to do during this time of year, and I was looking at my list yesterday and I was just smiling away, and because there's just some traditions that I love to do and some new ones that I would like to start. I miss going to walk through Bethlehem over here at United Brethren. For a year, well, drive-through, but for years, that was the thing. Now they do have drive-through Bethlehem over on Beachside. I'll be letting you know about that. I miss going to the Calvary Christmas program. Now they have Chris Tomlin. So, things change. I know I grew up on the living Christmas tree at First Baptist Church of Daytona Beach. That was the neatest thing. And when that little girl came out singing Happy Birthday, Jesus, one of my favorite Christmas songs, Happy Birthday, Jesus, because Jesus is the reason for the season. And that would be breathtaking. And they don't have that anymore. So you have to kind of figure it out, what your tradition is, what you like to do. I'm a Christmas music kind of girl. We're going to turn Christmas music sometime on Thursday. So I got to schedule all that. So the girls got a lot of stuff to do this week. And I do. But, I love it. I love the hustle, the bustle. I think I like wrapping presents, but I'm not sure. I would love to wrap presents super pretty with all the bows and all the stuff. They never turn out as in my mind what I want them to look like. My mom used to work somewhere that would wrap presents. I know. Fun fact about my mom. And I do not do as well. Now, it's funny because Yvonne can wrap presents gorgeous. Isn't that funny how things that you don't even know how that works out? But I love the houses decorated. I love to see people going outside and doing the Christmas lights and all. One time, our son Joshua and Leaf decided to cover our entire house with lights. I'll never forget that. They were up on the roof, lining the entire roof with thousands of lights. Those are memories that I will always hold dear in my heart. What are your traditions? What are the things that you do? Do you go to Christmas Eve together? Do you go to Christmas Day together? Do you visit a nursing home? Do you do cards? Do you do cookies? Remember cookie exchanges? I know, ever since COVID, we don't do things like that. Back in the day, we would make 6 dozen cookies, and you'd write down your recipe 12 times, and you would go to a friend's house, and they would bring 6 dozen cookies, and they would write and when you left with 6 dozen cookies, 6 cookies each from 12 different people with all the recipes. And so your Christmas cookies would be done. You would have Christmas cookies and some great recipes. We don't do things like that anymore, but that was a fun thing to do. We need to bring back some of those old traditions. I love driving around and looking at the Christmas lights. I will never forget the year Tim put everybody in the back of the trailer and we went, do you go to the parade? Now, we went to the parade in Holly Hill for years and years and years. Now we've been going to the nighttime parade up in Ormond. It is different at night. It's all lit up and it snows and all those different things. And so, yes, I do love that parade. Do you go to the parade? Do you go to the boat parade that's coming up? So I would love to know everything that's going on in town. I mean, everything that's going on in town. So if you've got stuff going on in town, send me the flyer, send me the information, send it over to WAPN at WAPN.net so that we can share where Chris Tomlin's going to be, where the parade is, where the boat parade is, where the best place to buy Christmas trees is. Of course, I think it's the place I went on 40, the big tent. Gorgeous trees. How do you keep your Christmas tree alive? We cut it at the bottom, and then we add water and Sprite and a little bit of sugar. And that keeps it going. But you got to feed it. So today when I get home, I'm going to have to refeed my tree because it's going to go through a lot of water right now as it's absorbing it all. Do you have any tricks on how to hang your lights? Do you have best place to get your lights? I love to know. Best Santa Claus in town. I know Christians are funny about that, but I grew up as a Christian also being able to still do the traditions that people do because Jesus is the reason for the season. Where do you go? Did you go candlelight service or what does your church do? I want to hear it all things Christmas, starting today. I actually like to turn Christmas music today, but I'm going to try to hold off till Thursday. Pray for a girl. But I would love to hear all things traditions. I would love to hear all things Christmas. I would love to hear what's going on in the neighborhood. Well, y'all are listening to WAPN 91.5 FM. It is Monday, November 24th, 2025. Gorgeous weather, 77 with a low 62. It's supposed to get like 10 degrees cooler towards the end of the week. Madison, 79 with a low 55. If it's your birthday today, hey, happy birthday, Thelma and Tyler and Rita and Monica and everybody else celebrating a birthday, anniversary, whatever you're celebrating. Now, today, I have never, ever, 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 ever had this in my life, a sardine. I do not like the texture. I do not like the smell, but I guess people eat sardines and crackers. I do not know, but I have never tried that. Remember, volunteers or free food, free Thanksgiving dinner, or if you'd like to volunteer on Thanksgiving, downtown DeLand, they're doing a homeless/family dinner. And you could call Greg at 386-317-1575 if you would like to come help feed or you would help package up or help cook or whatever. He's in need of a lot of volunteers. They want to serve like 500 people downtown DeLand. Call Greg at 386-316-1575. And our favor for today, when we live favor-minded, we open up the doors that allow God's blessing to overtake us. This is the season. Jesus is a reason for the season. And this is a season to do for unto others and just get out and live life. I love this time of year. We all have a wonderful, great day. I am praying for you.